All right, hello. Welcome to season 6, episode 9. A nice painting. I think we recently had episode 69 and now we're on season 6, episode 9. It just keeps getting nice. What can I say? Good old vertical painting. I think this one will be like low-key a bit challenging, but I think it can turn out good. So, I guess we'll see. I suppose we'll see how it goes. Why you leave, Pracky? I wish I knew why Pracky leave. I believe I saw you saying at some point yesterday that you were playing Magic at a friend's house, G. Did you bring 50 pounds of cards with you, or was it less than that? Curious. Okay, so we kind of have like the green, like that. I'm just gonna put that there as a marker for now. You brought 50 pounds and your friends had 50 pounds as well? Oh, okay. Love that. Like, I think if I think of Magic, that's the first thing I think of is like giant decks of cards. I'm like, god damn, y'all got cards for days. Oh, also when people were here on the weekend, David was like, ooh, and I have the little like the drink shaker mixer thing that you got when you were at Prax the other month. But then we didn't use it at all. Blubbers. We did get back here pretty late. So, like, we got back to my place like just after midnight. So I guess we didn't drink too much. Because we left to go to the Korean fried chicken place, which is the first video Prac put in the food channel. Shouts to that. We left to go there like 7 or so, and then we went to frozen yogurt place, and then we were hanging out with Vince, one of his other friends, and we were playing board games for like a couple of hours, and then it was like 11:30, and then we were like, we should probably head back before it's too late. Before it gets too late. Kim's house, but the kitchen, exactly. Yeah, don't eat in her house. Just eat in the kitchen. You'll be chilling. Surprisingly, we had more food than anticipated. We have never had leftovers when we've gone there, but this is the first time we've had leftovers. I was honestly surprised. I was like, I thought we weren't gonna have enough food for all of us. Maybe if everybody ate as much as I did, then we wouldn't have had enough. You feel bad you didn't eat as much as y'all? That's okay. You said you enjoyed it though. And now you can have it in a future endeavor. And you'll be like, okay, I want this. I don't want that one though. Did you not like any of the chicken we got, Prank? I liked all of it, honestly. I loved the green onion one. That one was super good. Just because I knew that one was good, and I haven't had it in like 2 years. Didn't try the black bean one because you're not a fan of black bean in general. The thing about the black bean one, there wasn't many of them, but there was like little onion slices in with it, and it's definitely ideal to eat it with the onion slices, but I wish there were more onion slices included with the black bean one, with the jajang, you may. The rest were 100 out of 10. Hell yeah. Yeah, the incredible and the seasoned and the green onion one. Spicy green onion one. I want to try the tteokbokki from there, but every time I go there, it's like, well, shit, we're getting chicken, and it's like do we got room for the tteokbokki? Which are like the soft rice cake things. It's like, I don't know if we got room for that shit. But I try it when we were in Oklahoma at the Korean barbecue. I got some tteokbokki from there, and it was so good. I was like, oh my god, this is what this is all about. Shit. But I never ordered it at this place. The spicy green onion and the incredible and that red one were all really good. Yeah, the seasoned chicken, the red one, I think that's definitely like the traditional, like the classic one, I guess you would think of. With the gochujang. Gochujang. Your friends wanted Thai food last night, and you know I fiend for that Thai food type shit. Oh shit, type shit, guys. At Toby, type shit. Yeah, Thai food is really good. I'm a big fan of some Thai food. Actually, the first time me and Vince hung out together, or like, it was like after some Smash tournament, and like, I think everybody else went out for sushi, but we didn't want sushi. So just the two of us went to this Thai restaurant, and I got pad Thai, I remember. That was probably the first time I ever had pad Thai. It was really good though. I liked it a lot. The good news is that I think Skittles' computer is supposed to get delivered tomorrow at some point. I don't know if it's like for sure, but supposedly it's getting delivered tomorrow. And the way our router is set up, it's like I honestly hate it. I really hate how it's set up, but like, do you remember like in like the early 2010s, those older HD TVs where it's like, instead of like a flat screen TV like today, it was like kind of like the middle ground of like CRT TVs and HD TVs, where like it's an HD TV, but it still has like a big back on it, and it has like a super tall bottom on it. So it takes up a shit ton of space. So I guess this house was like built when that was like meta for TV stuff. And like the cabinet down in that area has that. And there's this kind of like secret like passage almost that you have to like go into our basement and like crawl back in there to access like behind where the router area is. And the reason being is because Skittles' computer is going to go upstairs in my bedroom. And the way we get Ethernet up there, what I used to do is there's an Ethernet cable that goes through like the air vent, and it just like got like fished down through the vent, and it like, I'm pretty sure I remember it popped out in the like some other vent that's like behind that like secret area that's like hidden kind of. And I should have done it before I showered today, because I was like, I need to go back there and see if I can find the Ethernet cable and plug it in, because I'm pretty sure I have to go back there to get it. But I was like, I'll do it tomorrow, and the computer's not even here. But like, it is pretty convenient that like the cable pops out like next to the router basically, but like it's not there, but it should still be there because I remember like when I like left, like the cable is still like up there in my room upstairs. The cable's still like chilling. So I would assume the other half of the cable, the other end, is just like vibing, just dangling, not doing anything, I would assume. I guess worst comes to worst, I do have the power line adapter that can be plugged in. So if it really comes to it, that's a possibility. But we will see. That shouldn't be necessary. Not the Isaac reference crawl space, right? For real though. The insane Isaac reference crawl space. Ooh, you know what I threw out the other day when I was cleaning in here? I threw out this super old bottle of rubber cement that I had from college that they gave us. And we have soy milk in the fridge. I was like, I should have taken a picture of these next to each other. I took a picture of the rubber cement, like before I threw it out, but I didn't take a picture of it like next to the soy milk. I'm like, oh my god, I should have took a photo of them beside each other. It would have been so meta. Like I could have posted, but like, yo, post your Isaac build. You have 5 minutes to run around your house and find an Isaac build. Let's see, I like soy milk, rubber cement. That's actually a pretty good synergy though. Like those work together really well. Ooh, I can go into the yard, get a small rock. That's a damage up right there. Any damage ups with soy milk? Money. That's money. That's not money, that's damage. You're right though. Get your rock bottom. Oh, we have to find the most bottom rock. The sub rock, if you may. Submissive and breedable rock. 3. I think that might be in the new Isaac patch actually. Submissive rock. Also, you wanna know what's crazy? Down here in this room, we were able to fit two like queen air mattresses. I think they're both queen size. Maybe they're double. I actually don't know for sure. But we were able to fit 2 queen air mattresses down here, and literally the entire floor in this room was just air mattress. I'm honestly impressed that we were able to fit both of them. I just remember Prac was like, I call your bed butter. The straights can figure out their sleeping situation. I don't know. Do we think Random and David were cuddling down here? I was saying, because like with the air mattresses like both pressed up against each other, like it was like a super bed. The only thing is like one air mattress is like this like tall, and David's air mattress was like this tall. So like if you would have like rotated sideways, So you were sleeping across both air mattresses, right? Like it would have been like your legs are like dangling downward slightly onto the lower air mattress, but you could have fit like 3 people on that air mattress, probably 4, and it would have been like a party. It would have been a party on those air mattresses. Oh my god, Ebo, hey. Also, did Twitch change the chat font? Am I going insane? I swear to god the font looks like ever so slightly different. Like I'm really, like noticing this. I'm like something like looks different, and I swear it's like the font is different. I remember years ago Twitch changed the font for chat, and like it was so barely different, and I didn't notice it, and then Gothic pointed it out, and I was like, oh my god, they did change the font to be different. Next week is Death's Door, actually. Is that unironic? Am I getting memed? Actually, damn, maybe now that Skittle's up here, I can play more, what's that game? Elden Ring? Maybe I can play more of that. I haven't played that in a few months. Am I prepared? I'm meant to be prepared. Actually, yes, I am prepared, Ebo. Do you see? Hold, check it. Do you see it? Do you see it though? Pointers. Pointers. That's Death's Door right there. So yes, I am prepared actually. Oh, I forgot to answer that question. I think that's a soon TM thing. I think that's a in the works. G. But I know that there's time, so it's not like I don't think it's like an immediate like rush or anything. Life's Alleyway. Oh, true. In the works, like a pizza with the works. Is that what you're getting tonight? And Skittles said they wanted to try, they wanted pizza up here. And I was like, we can try Gino's Pizza, who was my college go-to pizza place. That's right, Mario RPG Pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while either. Like I got a pizza from Domino's like 4 months ago or something. Because I had like Domino's pizza points, I ended up paying like $4 or something for it total. It'll be a long time probably. For what? The citizenship stuff? We got time though. It'll be okay. Are you still doing suitcase stuff upstairs? I was gonna say also Skittle, maybe you could also like clear off like you don't have to like put the stuff somewhere, but you could like maybe like organize things on the desk you're gonna use, and like some of my stuff like that brown box that has those like random things in it that's on like on the far left. Like you can just like put that on like the floor or on the bed or something, and I'll like find a spot for it. But I guess I was thinking, oh yeah, that could be a thing. Get the desk going a little bit. The good news is, so I think I mentioned this last time on stream, how the great thing happened of a deer hitting my dad's car. You know, which is, it's, you know, no worries or anything. It's all fine. But He found, I guess, a car he wants to get. So that's cool. He found a car that he likes. Cause his original car got wrote off because I guess it was like too damaged to be bothered, like to be worth fixing, I suppose. Yeah, he showed me earlier that he found a car that he likes. I'm like, pog. So he was like, maybe I can potentially get that by like Wednesday. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. I don't know what happens then. Like, if you return the rental car before like you need it back, like before you're supposed to, like, do they give us like a free play token? Like, okay, here's a free rental car for next time. Questions to be asked again. I forgot. Did you end up uploading my DKR all characters 100% to YouTube? I'm pretty sure I did. So, like, are DKR people asking you right now? I also think the VOD is actually still on Twitch. I'm pretty sure. I think I kept that one on here. If I remember correctly. Are the videos privated? I thought I made it public, but I can check afterwards. The VOD is still there, yes. I don't know why they're asking. It's probably like better, like, for them just to have it on YouTube, I assume. Thinking about it now, like, I wish, I wish, like, over the past, like, multiple years, I wish, like, I had just been uploading all my shit to YouTube. Just so one, I wouldn't have to deal with all the Twitch highlight stuff, but two, so it would have just been on YouTube, because watching videos on YouTube is way better, because Twitch's video player sucks. It has always sucked. And I know it's not their main thing, but it doesn't change the fact that it just sucks, you know? Let me retrieve the mail real quick. Okay. Enjoy the Huel that's in your mail. Boom. Yo, Perp. How's it going? Perp in the house. Oh, I can also announce this is exclusive content for anybody who's here listening, but I now have non-checkerboarding S-video cables for my Wii. Thank you, Skittle. Thanks. I was a little concerned when I first tried plugging them in because it was so tight. Like it didn't like fit. Like I don't know like if you like remember like me trying to plug it into the splitter prac, but like I was like it's not like I can't get it to like plug in. And like I had to use like way more force than I feel like I should have had to get it to plug in to the splitter. And I was like, okay. So I was like a little concerned. I'm like, is this just not gonna work? But then it worked. I'm like, okay, we're back. We're so back, chat. I'm like, it's S video. Like there's no like S video V2. Like that's not a thing. It's not like HDMI. Well, like, and there's like HDMI like 1.2 and blah 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 blah, but it's still like the same port. So that's ignore what I just said about HDMI, like version whatever. It's the same port still. You were gonna do a run today, but I was thinking I was gonna do bingo today instead. Oh yeah, it is Monday bingo for MM, huh? Maybe I will someday join those. MM run soon, yeah. Prax like, I'm tired of repo butter. That last solo run I had die, I was like very default excited at that. I was like, bruh, like, I don't know. Like, that was very cool game moment. Okay. Yeah, I think we're doing fine on space. Always gotta be careful. Make sure you have enough space at the bottom. Okay, everybody, like, buckle in. We're getting close to the cabin, so make sure you're paying attention. You wouldn't want to miss an exclusive cabin. Reaper looks pretty repetitive. You're playing for so long. That's what Skittle was saying to me. Like, it's just kind of like the same thing. Which, yeah. I was like low-key starting to get like a little meh of doing the solo stuff. Because I think like playing multiplayer is definitely like a lot more fun. That's right, ranked at G at Panza. We'll have to get the ranked going again soon, TM. Or ears perked. Who else is going to SGDQ in here? Well, I know G and Prac are going to SGDQ. Also, you said you're bringing 2 suitcases to GDQ G? I think that's what you typed earlier. I'm sorry, I had the moment of I read that message and I forgot to like it. So my MM folk went to the last one. Yeah, like I know AGDQ this year, the most recent GDQ. I'm pretty sure there were a lot of MM people who went to that one. If I remember correctly, like, I'm pretty sure it was like what, like Pope, Key, Jess. I think Dope was there. I'm to Dope. I haven't seen him in a long time. Does he exist still? I haven't seen him like on Twitch in a long time. Oh, and Human Protractor was, I think, at this past AGDQ. Two, because Cass wants to go to a fancy dinner and already have too much to pack one suitcase without a suit. Damn. Dude, one of Skittles' suitcases that they packed up here, like, to bring, they put the heavy tag on it, because that shit was heavy. It was heavy. I was like, god damn. Like, that must have been a pain in the ass for you to, like, deal with all these suitcases by yourself in the airport. My condolences. You know, you talking about the suit, that makes you think of how... Actually, we were standing in the lobby at AGDQ last year, G, and we saw a gymnast and Momo, and I think there was another person. I don't remember who the other person was, but they were just like walked in to like the hotel, and they were like, yeah, fully decked out in their suit and everything, and we were like, whoa. And then Momo was like, oh my god, Butter. And then Gymnast was like, I'm a Twitch partner. And I was like, oh, Gymnast. Yes, you are. every Twitch partner talks about how they're a Twitch partner very frequently. That's my my Twitch partner headcanon. All the Twitch partners are just like constantly like, hey, I'm a Twitch partner. Twitch partners if I was the author of this story, but I am not the author of this story. Josh isn't going anymore. Blubbers. And Josh doesn't hang out with us anymore. It just keeps getting worse, honestly. Yeah, GDQs are pretty fun. But I would definitely never care to go to a GDQ if like a bunch of people I was close with weren't going. Like that's the thing for me. Like the people who go to GDQs and like aren't going with like a friend group or something, I don't know what they even do the whole time. Like I wouldn't be able to do that. I forgot to update y'all. Shouldn't Josh have updated them? Like, shouldn't that have been his responsibility, not your responsibility to tell Billy's not going anymore? Yeah, but he's gay, and I'm gay, so. You got at least 1 or 2 GDQs left of me, not gonna lie. Wasn't like Fig originally thinking about going to this one? Because like I've said it before, how like I love the thing at GDQs where it's like you know, I get to see people that aren't in my immediate friend group. You know, like people who like, you know, we wouldn't see at our own hangouts at the BGDQs and such. Like I appreciate that aspect about it, but also it is kind of nice that like our BGDQ stuff where it's like, oh, we have like an Airbnb to hang out at where we just like can vibe. And like we have like, you know, like a kitchen and living room, and like it's not just like, okay, we're going to all hang out on the beds. Different vibes, different vibes. Of course. There's like, you know, different benefits to both. Happy Fug birthday. Happy Fug birthday. Do you think Fig's gonna do a birthday stream? Imagine. Imagine the Fig birthday stream. Damn, if this was last year, Fig could have like been up here this past weekend and we could be like, oh my god, Fig. Birthday weekend basically. Also, according to Haley's Blue Sky replied to me, apparently Fig actually playing Mario Kart with her, question mark. Because Haley posted, playing Mario Kart World as the cow, like I'm in the moo in the meadow, bitch. And I was like, is Fig moo-mooing with you in the meadow? And she was like, he's more of a penguin in the meadow. I'm like, damn, so this implies that Fig's actually playing Mario Kart, apparently. What a color do I want to use for this? Like, do I use yellow? I guess. Just gotta make a decision and go with it. Also, you know what I didn't know until earlier today is that apparently Split's IO just like doesn't exist anymore, and I was like, bruh, what? Lovers? Which I guess makes sense because like anytime recently I've submitted a PB to speedrun.com, like there's just no Split's IO like section anymore, because it used to be like when you would submit like a PB on speedrun.com, there was like a little section where it's like, oh hey, put in your Split's IO like link. Because I remember there was a whole thing like a year and a bit ago where they were like, we're shutting down because server costs are too much, and then GDQ like I guess bought them or something. And then now after that, they're just shut down. I'm like, buh, that was such a good website. I'm like, that's so tragic that they're just like, I guess, dead now, seemingly. Am I gonna paint the text? Yes. I'm gonna paint the text indeed. How did you know? How did you know? You got a feeling? Oh, yes, that's tonight will be a good night. Right, Prack? When Fig got the birthday present of working his new job all day. Do you remember, y'all remember when that song was like the song everywhere? That's tonight's gonna be a good night. What was it? God. Thinking about like trendy songs, I'm thinking about, y'all remember when Sexy and I Know It was trending, when that was like everywhere? God. That was, I feel like even like as like a teenager or something, however old I was when that song was like trendy and like everywhere, I feel like I even thought that song was annoying back then. Personally, I was never in on it. I was like, this song's obnoxious. And like I don't know how much of it might have been just like, oh, it's the popular song, but like I feel like any like trendy songs, I'm not like, oh, I hate this song just because it's trendy. I feel like I definitely was like, yeah, this song's just annoying. But then it also doesn't help that like it's being played like constantly. It really doesn't help the cause. I wonder how many like trendy songs that have like been blocked on my memory. Okay, high key though, I was a giant hater of Gangnam Style. I did not care for that song. I thought that song was also annoying AF. High key. A video did pop up on my feed recently, like what happened to Psy, which is like the name of the guy who did Gangnam Style. Never heard of him before, never heard of him since. So, curious. And I didn't watch the video, so send tweet. Send tweet. Ooh, but do you want to hear something exciting though? That's not related to that. Is that when Prak was here, he gave me 2 gifts. And I was like, whoa. This guy comes bearing presents. And one of them was a bag of coarse sea salt. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I can make use of this. I'll use this. But then the other one was Prak's old Pixel phone. And I was like, oh my god, Prak. So I haven't fully set it up yet, but I guess I have a new phone now. But so shoutouts to Prak for giving me coarse sea salt and a new phone. Yo, Stalkor, isn't Miro's painting doesn't have enough frogs? You're so right though. Maybe if you squint really closely, you can see a frog somewhere in the clouds. We had Morph. How was the rest of your white pizza? Also, how are you today, Stalkor, by the way? Okay, you know what? Since the people just got here, we are doing cabin. Cabin painting is now commencing. Because I've been kind of like dodging the cabin, but it's about time we do the cabin. So buckle in, folks. We're going in for a cabin. Fantastic. You slept good AF afterwards. Let's go. Skittle was saying earlier, they're like, damn, I want to play more Rivals. It feels good. Not Marvel Rivals, in case anybody's questioning that. Did anybody play that game in here? I don't. Do you see the pic I just sent you? I did actually just see that. Skittle sent that to me earlier. Or I sent that to Skittle earlier, and Skittle was saying, I'm surprised her hitboxes are circles. They were saying, I feel like ovals would be better given her sword. But also if they weren't just so... Why is that tipper hitbox so giant though? Giant round circles of death. Also, why does she even have that hitbox on her like entire body? Like, why is that bottom hitbox even existent? They need to do what they did to Krag's up tilt, but do that to the entirety of Claren. If I squint, I see a kiss with a purple upper lip and a blue lower lip. Wait, now I have to try. Purple upper lip and blue lower lip. I can't see it, but I believe you. Does anybody else see that? Honestly, this doesn't kill down there compared to like Marth Lucina up smash launcher. Dude, one of the things that I think this is a Smash 4 thing, I'm pretty sure, but I remember Shulk, his up smash pissed me off because he would miss it so hard, but he had like a vacuum. Like it would like suck you into it and then just like sweet spot you. Even if he missed it. That shit pissed me off back in the day. I was like, bruh, like why? Why is it like this? I forget if that was in Ultimate or not, or if that was just a Smash 4 thing, but oh my god, I hated that. It's in both? Oh my god. I feel like I remember more people playing Shulk in Smash 4, maybe because he was new, so it's like new character exciting, and there's just more characters in Ultimate, so it's like, well, you have a bigger pool of characters to pick from, so it's like less likely you would run into a Shulk, I guess, statistically speaking. I will say one of the funny things I remember, because like how like with the Monado arts, how it's like, oh, if he uses like the Smash art, how like he takes more knockback too. Like I remember having instances where like he activates the Smash art and he just dies at like 40% randomly. So shoutouts to that being a thing. I forget if they ever patched this out, but I remember like I think it was a big thing in Ultimate where he could like activate Monado arts in like hit stun, I think. So people would just fucking like activate shield art like while he's like getting comboed, and it's like, okay, my combo just doesn't exist. Smile. You can still do that, bruh. Yep. Shulk still pisses me off. I think he is underused these days, though. He has best Kirby copy ability, too. Shouts to Kirby copy abilities. That's my favorite thing about Duck Hunt, too. What's that about Duck Hunt? Y'all remember when Duck Hunt, like the stage, was legal in Smash 4? I was there. I can't believe that stage was ever legal though in Smash 4. Actually, like insanity. That was a legal map. You can move the can while on hit stun and shield. Oh. Which is so weird because I remember in early Ultimate, Toon Link, I think it was just Toon Link. I don't think Young Link had it, but Toon Link could like could Z drop a bomb while on hit stun. And I remember they patched that out specifically, so I don't know why like these other interactions that are similar like are able to be performed. Very weird. Very weird. Yeah. So are we streaming tonight, Morph, or are we just doing more TP practice? What's the vibes? I gotta say, this painting's actually turning out pretty nice, though. I'm vibing with it. The vibes are good with this one. Oh man, I'll have to see if I can find if this clip is on my computer. I know it's on my Twitter, so maybe I could like Twitter advanced search and find it. But I had a clip from some time ago, years ago in Ultimate, because I guess for those who don't know, I was a Greninja player in Ultimate, and there was this one interaction I had with a Wii Fit trainer where they were like using the volleyball, right? And they were like doing whatever with it. But I remember I was using like Up B with Greninja, the hydro pump, and how like the water can like push things, push objects and players and etc. away. And the Wii Fit trainer used the volleyball, and the hydro pump launched the volleyball immediately back to the Wii Fit trainer and killed them. I was like, bro, that is insane that that worked. I don't know if I have it saved. I mean, let's see if I, let me just go on my, I just search like if, Wii, like did I label it as Wii Fit if I have it? The fuck is this? Why do I have a folder called Wii Fit PBs? Oh, BPs. What the fuck is this from? I don't even know what this folder is. Oh. Oh. My file explorer was frozen for a sec. Oh, okay. I don't think I have any of those. I think it's on my old computer, so I don't think I have them on here. I remember I tweeted it though, for sure. I do remember I tweeted it, for sure. I'll have to find it later, if Twitter advanced search functions for me. Because I'm logged out of Twitter on desktop. So like, I just actively don't use Twitter anymore these days. Uno reverse moment? Yeah. It was definitely completely unintentional. It was very unintentional. Like, I think I was just like trying to like use hydro pump to like push them like further off stage, since that was like tech you would do. Just use hydro pump to try and like gimp people when they're recovering, which honestly it wasn't that good. It was like honestly hard to do well. I always feel like Greninja is like a character where it's just like a character that everyone has always been like, yeah, this is a good character, but he's just never had like any like super good results ever. There was like some tourney back in Smash 4 with this guy studying. Does that guy exist anymore? I have no idea. But I remember he was like he had like crazy footstool setups in that game. Which I will always be glad that they made it in going from Smash 4 to Ultimate. How in Ultimate you can tech footstools, because in Smash 4 if you got footstooled you just couldn't tech it, and I think that's just not hype game design in my opinion. Like, yeah, it's probably hype to see like footstool combos, but then it's just like scenarios like that where you're just like not allowed to play the game. Like literally you're not doing anything. It's just like, okay, this is fun. Love this. You have a clip somewhere of an insane Duck Hunt dub. Were you so you were a Duck Hunt main in Ultimate? I am led to believe. Good against certain recoveries like Kirby slash Ike. Yeah, definitely better against that with the Greninja hydro pump stuff for sure. It's kind of tragic, like like once a year at most I end up playing Ultimate. Like, it doesn't even like feel fun. Like anytime I've tried playing Greninja, I'm like, yeah, I am just like I just can't with this game anymore, unfortunately. Anytime like I've played Ultimate in the past like few years, I think like I've only really played like Piranha Plant and Ridley, I think. I unironically liked Piranha Plant. Which is always crazy to me that they actually released Piranha Plant as a character. And it was like the first DLC character. And he was just... Piranha Plant was not considered good at all. Kind of funny. Duck Hunt Secondary is more of a Peach/Kirby main. Dude, I forget if it was Ultimate or Smash 4 that Peach had like... It was like some theoretical, like, absurd combo, but it was like really difficult to do. I think it was Ultimate. I want to say, or it was like float, like involving like a bunch of floats and turnips and shit. And I think it was like at a theoretical like 0 to death. That's Ultimate. Let's see. I don't like remember like anything about like Peach being relevant in Smash 4. I can't remember. At least nobody in here was a Luigi main, right? In Ultimate. I think I would unironically think less of somebody. I hated Luigi in Ultimate. I hated that he was just fish for grab the entire game and go for that cheesy bullshit. Like, yep, hit like 4 moves and then up B and then auto kill. I absolutely hated that. And it was every Luigi you would play online. They all played the same. They all just fish for grabs. All they would do. I think literally whenever I would fight a Luigi online in Ultimate, I would just be like, jumping the entire game. So I'm like, I know you're just gonna be spamming grab the entire game, so fuck you. I have this funny story from like 2016, 17, something like that. You know, back when wobbling was legal in Melee. I've always been a wobbling hater. I always thought that was a cringe thing in Melee, personally. But I remember like some friends like picked me up to go to a Smash local, and Vince, he was like, oh, hey, this is new person I don't know. And I was like, yo, and Vince is like, yeah, and he plays Melee. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool, unless you play Ice Climbers. And then he played Ice Climbers. Because back then, it was just like every Ice Climber just was a fucking wobbling one-head person, I felt like. But it's just like I would have never expected some random guy that I'm meeting for the first time to actually be an Ice Climbers player. I was not, but in Smash 4, I did dodge a local for like 2 to 3 weeks to see what would happen if I didn't play against our local Luigi and he won every bracket. Were you like somebody who like always beat that Luigi? I've just been looking at that Squidward emote for like 2 minutes. Just been watching it. Oh, Squidward. Squidward dying. God, that Luigi combo, like, does that Luigi combo work on like just every character? I don't know if I ever lost to Luigi in Smash 4 with any of my characters. Let's go. My guy out here. Like, I'm just surprised like Nintendo never truly patched that stuff out in Ultimate, because I think I heard that it's like they tried patching out in Ultimate, but then it was like they basically just made it, I think, so it's like it just takes like an extra step, like you have to do like one extra move or something, so it's like ever so slightly more difficult, but it's just like, goddamn, it just feels so degenerate. And Luigi is a very slidey motherfucker. You know, I have to say, I don't know if you noticed this in Rivals Morph, but I feel like that's one thing. I wish there was more like shield pushback, because I feel like that's one problem I feel like I have with shields in that game currently, is like you like people don't like move anywhere if you hit their shield. Like, I don't know. I kind of wish there was more benefits to hitting somebody's shield, I guess. Just because shield breaks literally never happen in that game in Rivals currently. And since like shield poking isn't a thing, which I kind of like because I hate shield poking. Like I get shield poking, but I hate it because shield poking always felt so inconsistent to me, personally. I know it can't be a thing, but I wish light shielding became like a staple feature. Like yeah, it is only a thing in Melee because like that game like intentionally, or like, you know, releasing on GameCube, it's like, okay, this game is being designed with the GameCube controller only in mind. But I love light shielding. I think it's such an interesting mechanic. How it's like, oh, like I know this person's gonna hit my shield, so I can intentionally light shield to like, you know, slide away and to like reset or whatever. And like I understand why it got like left behind, but I'm always sad because that's one of my like low-key favorite mechanics, is light shielding. Especially like playing Marth in Melee, because I feel like he got shield poked. Like I feel like I got shield poked so frequently when I was playing more. He started playing Slippy recently, and I was surprised how insane the shield knockback is in that game. I guess just compared to like Ultimate and such. Yeah, people really do slide so far sometimes in Melee. You are right though. Basically also getting push off ledges is weird, is wild to me. Had to step away for a sec, but I hate that shield pushback is non-existent at all, and now Rivals 2 as well. Yeah. Like, I feel like they need to either make, like, shields, like, break way faster in Rivals 2. Or make, like, shield pushback a lot stronger. I think I would enjoy that, because if it feels like there's no, like if I'm hitting someone's shield or someone's hitting my shield, like I feel like my shield getting hit, like I'm never really worried about getting shield broken. Also, if I'm just being super careless with my shield intentionally or something. But like it's not like Ultimate or just like Smash where it's like, oh, my shield's getting smaller from getting hit. Like this is actively bad because now it's more like I get shield poked. And it's like, yeah, like I guess they could add that into Rivals, but like I said, I also hate shield poking because it always feels so inconsistent. And then it's like, if you're a smaller character, it's like I was saying, it always felt like playing as Marth in Melee, he always got like super shield poked when I was playing him. But then you have characters like Sheik, where her shield is massive, and like I feel like Fox's shield like covers him really well. But that's definitely like a Melee moment where shields are not equal in that game. Shields are so like not balanced properly among the characters. But like I wish like in Rivals 2 there was more of like a direct like downside for someone having their shield getting like damaged a bunch. Yeah, that's a weird change they made in Ultimate, that you can't run through characters anymore. It's very weird that they changed that, because that's just been in Smash since ever, and they just removed that in Ultimate. I always found that super strange that they like specifically removed that. Have you seen much Rivals 2 stuff, Perp, or are you interested in that game at all? I feel like right now they just need more time to like they just need to cook more. I think they need more time just to do things. I'm a believer that they'll get there eventually, but they're not there. They're not there quite yet. So there's just some things about the game right now that's just like frustrating. I feel like I'm at the point with this painting where I don't think I have much more to do. The sky is like kind of dark, but like that's kind of like a rough Mario Paint moment. I could like maybe try putting like, a little more like whites in there, just like a couple little spritz. Just like a little bit of. That might help because I feel like it's like a little dark up here, but it's kind of hard to. Kind of hard to do that fully. Don't know much about Rivals actually. I like the Multiverses beta, but it's the only other platform fighter I've played. I think one big thing that Rivals has is I think the movement feels really nice in it. It's like I love it, but goddamn, if it isn't also like frustrating in certain ways. But I guess it's like everybody playing Smash, like everybody gets like frustrated at it, right? But in my eyes, even though Rivals 2 is like technically fully released, like it's still a beta game in my eyes. Like it is definitely not like like fully fleshed out yet, despite it being labeled as having had a full launch already. But it's like the base, like the foundation is there. Like they got that good, strong foundation. It just needs to be like, they just need more time in the kitchen. That's all they need. It's like I was saying last night. I was a believer in barrier skip being found in Wind Waker when people were not believers. So I'm a believer. We're gonna get there, chat. And speaking of believing, I think I should probably call this painting done because I'm just kind of like, I'm at the point in the painting where I'm just kind of doing a bunch of little like mini touch-ups here and there, as I'm gonna do one more final one that I just noticed. This. Okay, that's good. Boom. Okay, calling it done there. I'm calling that a done on this painting. So thanks for watching. I hope you like this one.